All right, let's just dive right into this because it's a highly time-sensitive explainer today. We are breaking down a massive new procurement opportunity that literally just dropped from the Development Bank of Southern Africa, the DBSA. If you're in professional services, consulting, or executive education, you're going to want to pay really close attention here. We'll be unpacking the exact details of this request for proposals, what the real stakes are, and exactly what you need to do to get your bid in on time.
So, first things first, ask yourself this. Is your firm actually ready for a nationally significant public contract? For all the managing partners, executives, and consultants tuning in right now, think about whether your organization is truly positioned to lock down a high-stakes partnership like this. Because we aren't just talking about your run-of-the-mill training contract. We're talking about an initiative to literally build municipal leadership from the ground up and help shape the future of governance across South Africa.
If you're thinking, yes, absolutely, that's us, then grab a pen or take a screenshot right now. You need this exact tender reference RFP 083/2026. You're going to need that specific number to pull the official complete documentation from the procurement portals. Having that reference handy is basically step one to getting your foot in the door.
Now, to really grasp why this bid is such a game changer, we need to look at exactly who it's for. This facility is being built for the NTCSP. That stands for the National Treasury City Support Program. It's this massive, strategic initiative with one overarching mission: strengthening the capabilities and the public sector performance of South African cities. It's all about empowering municipalities to deliver better services and just operate with much stronger governance. And that is the exact ecosystem your firm would be stepping into.
So, what's the actual deliverable?
Well, the official mandate calls for the, quote, appointment of a professional service provider to provide a leadership development learning facility for the National Treasury City Support Program. Basically, in plain English, the winning bidder is going to be tasked with designing and running a comprehensive learning environment that builds top-tier leadership skills right inside these city governments.
Section 1. The ideal candidate. Who is DSASA looking for?
The DSBA has been super clear about the kinds of profiles they're targeting for this. We're talking about leadership development consultancies, executive education providers, universities, and business schools. They're also looking at human capital development firms, organizational development specialists, and public sector training providers. Oh, and definitely don't overlook that last point: consortiums with municipal governance expertise. You know, if you have complementary strengths with another firm, teaming up could honestly be a really smart strategy here.
But, and this is a big but, there is an absolute prerequisite you have to meet: demonstrated experience delivering leadership programs within government or large public institutions, right? This is not an entry-level contract where you can just figure it out as you go. The DBSA wants providers who already deeply understand the unique complexities of the public sector. Having that prior institutional experience is what's going to actually put you in the running.
Section 2. Strategic significance beyond the contract value.
Let's put the true value of this contract into perspective for a second. On one hand, you've got the financial value, which, okay, is undisclosed at this stage. But look at the other side of the equation, the strategic value. The real prize here is expanding your relationship with the Development Bank of Southern Africa. I mean, they are one of the country's leading development finance institutions. Securing this contract, it puts your firm on the map as a trusted partner at the absolute highest levels of national development. And this really hits on the ultimate goal of the whole project: strengthening municipal leadership and governance capacity. By winning this bid, your firm is directly contributing to building stronger institutional capacity within these participating municipalities. You're quite literally helping to build a better functioning government. That is just incredible portfolio work for any organization to showcase.
Section 3. The timeline. Act fast to secure your bid.
Okay, let's walk through these dates chronologically, because pacing is literally everything right now. The procurement was published on June 26, 2026. Now look right there in the middle, July 6, 2026, at 11 a.m. sharp. There is a virtual briefing via Microsoft Teams, and I absolutely cannot stress this enough: it is compulsory. If nobody from your team logs into that briefing, you are out of the running completely, no exceptions. Finally, the hard deadline for your proposal submission is July 17th at 25:55. It is a super tight turnaround, which means you've got to mobilize your bid teams like yesterday.
To make this as simple as possible, here is your immediate action plan. Step 1. Pull the complete tender documentation using that RFP number we talked about earlier. Step 2. Thoroughly confirm every single compliance requirement. Public sector bids are notoriously strict, so seriously, don't skip the fine print. Step 3. Make absolutely sure someone from your team attends that compulsory virtual briefing on July 6th. And Step 4. Submit a polished, fully compliant proposal well ahead of that July 17th deadline.
I want to leave you with one final, kind of provocative thought here. Will your firm shape the future of South Africa's cities? The opportunity is right there on the table. The strategic value is massive. But the clock is absolutely ticking. You only have until July 17th to make your move and put your firm forward for this incredible nation-building initiative. So, get your teams together, pull those documents, and start building your bid. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. And hey, good luck!